It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. Once again, y'all, I am on the road, so today we are reaching into the Daily Doug vault, and I am happy to share with you a reaction to some Yes that has not yet made it to YouTube. Back in April, I was doing our fan favorites episode for International Guitar Month. And in that month, we were featuring our favorite guitar songs. But as you'll hear in this introduction, I did not stipulate how many strings had to be on the guitar. So this is a bass feature, and we are going to feature CHRIS SQUIRE doing his classic Fish with the guys from Yes, and I am happy to share that with y'all now. I'm going to move on, and this one is from Yes, and it is called The Fish, Schindleria Praematuris. And this is one that I have actually heard. Amazing. But this one comes from Chris Ramsbottom. Thank you, Chris. And Chris says, as you did not stipulate how many strings the guitar had to have, here is the much missed CHRIS SQUIRE playing his song live at Montreux. Chris was a showman and a performer who played bass guitar just as he would have done it if he was playing lead. Most times it's difficult to isolate his virtuosity from the other four or so virtuosi that are sharing the stage with him. So here is a song in which his gifts are shown off. So this is live at Montreux from 2003. Like I said, I've heard this one, but not like this. I've heard the original version, which is on Fragile, and that was our episode 5 of the Extended Play Lounge. But that version, which is on side 2, is only 2.5 minutes long. This one is 9.5 minutes long. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this, and this represents a return to the classic lineup of Yes, with John and Steve and Rick and Chris and Alan. So I'm pumped. Let's take a look. Yes, The Fish, and I'm not gonna say the Latin name of it or whatever. So let's just listen to some Fish. Here we go. Looks like Steve is starting us off. I think E flat, A flat. Cool little counter rhythm. Such a light touch. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Chris. Show me what you got. A little tough to wind. It's just the right time. Locks flowing in the air. I need that shirt. I'm almost serious. Way up high. John's back there doing some percussion. This is rad. Oh, Alan. amazing that Steve can keep that rhythm popping around in 7 and be that rock solid. You know, these days could easily be programmed. The faces that you make when you're playing guitar transfer over to the bass if you get to do a solo. Get right in there, cameraman. There. I hear that as subtonic. Steve. Amazing. Now it's like Yes's Rush. Get to Montreux, y'all. That's where all of the good shit happens. Prog band, fusion band. This is jazz fusion to me, folks. Doesn't matter what you call it. It excites me. It's amazing. Is that a normal place for you to strike the strings? I would expect your right hand to be on the other side of the bridge. Is it just to give himself room? Dance it out. Is what I hear. Showman he is. Frontman who decided to play bass. That's pretty. Now Steve with an electric. With choreography and everything. Righteous. Thank you, Chris. Had not seen that before. Whew, that was fun. That was fun. An absolutely incredible performance. And it's from 2003. That's later on. You got all the classic lineup of Yes There doing their thing, and I just wish that I could have seen it. You know, it's absolutely brilliant to watch them do their thing. And as I was watching it back this time, I noticed something that I didn't notice properly in the first time that I saw that video. It was just how big Chris's hands were. Did you see that? I mean, he's playing the bass, and even when he's like way up close to the neck, his hands are huge, y'all. And so it lends itself towards really soloistic playing on a bass. And it reminds me, I think it was one of my patrons that said to me one time, you know, think of Chris Squire as an electric guitar player. He's just playing on a bass because his hands are so big. And it popped into me as I was watching that. Absolutely incredible to see his style. And he's using a pick, and he's holding it, it looks like he's holding it really close, like to the tip, to the edge of his fingers, so he's getting that kind of attack. And it's also, he may be double hitting it with his thumb, and he's got these amazing sounds that are coming out of that instrument. It's such a unique way of playing, and man, what a unique character, right? An absolutely great musician, sadly, who is no longer with us, but doesn't mean we can't still enjoy the music that Chris made with all of his buddies in Yes. So to Chris, we say thank you. To Chris Ramsbottom, who suggested that one for our fan favorites back in April, thank you for being a patron. And to all of you, thank you for being with me. We will see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.